Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah, Perfect Plex Radio. We about to go live on him. Mike Knoxxx. That's with 3 X's cause he's hardcore. Are y'all ready? We about to give y'all something special. You ready? Let's go! At the money, now you're all what you getting in. Perfect Plex Radio, got them listening. Mike Knoxxx, from Cena to The Rock, or whatever wrestler is hot. News and interviews, this a one-stop shop. Matter of fact, let me give you more choices. You could call in and be the voice with the voiceless. So what you waiting on? Let's get it cracking. Let's talk wrestling, that's enough rapping. Perfect Plex Radio. Simply, we about to give y'all something special. You ready? Let's go.
Welcome, everybody, to the longest running, most successful show in radio, podcast, wrestling, fucking history, y'all. It's my daughter's birthday, so I'm feeling myself today, y'all. Welcome to the Mike Knoxxx Show, as I just had a 27-year-old born today. So welcome to the program. I'm your host, Mike Knoxxx, and indeed I spelled my name with 3 X's because, damn it, I'm hardcore. I don't care how old it gets. Damn it, if I can keep saying, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, ho! To be the man, you gotta beat the man. Oh, brother! Then I could say, well, damn it, I spelled my name with 3 X's because like that whore that you dated, don't believe me, ask her. I am hard fucking core. Okay? Make sure you get in where you fit in, like, follow, subscribe, hit the bell notification, all that good shit. This is Unpop Reviews, the Mike Knoxxx Show. And today, Mike Knoxxx, not just 4 letters, could mean love, because I love you. Michaela Wonders, I love you. Brashana 27, I love my crew I got today. Okay? Holding me down, as always, backstage by the bid right now. BMF. Talking about, first of all, what Dave Chappelle say? My man Diddy doing a RICO case by himself. I've never seen somebody a RICO case by themselves. Well, by himself, holding me down for 10 years. 301 King Von Jr. on the Dick Furious Ones podcast every single Thursday, holding me down on the Twitter and social media all around the world. Actually, only on Mondays. He took a little lapse of absence, but it's okay. He's still here with me on Mondays, holding me down backstage, as well as Honeybee. You know what, Honeybee? I said to you once you had 7 episodes, and you're like at like 21. I will put you in the theme song or at least the opening montage. I think I'm going to do that now, girl. I'm feeling pretty spicy right now. Look at you. Look at that smile. Love that smile. Today. And also my man, Fran Hampton. Okay, if you guys ain't watching Godfather in Harlem, I'm sorry. I don't know what to fucking tell you. All right, for the Fire and Ice podcast, my man, Coach P. What's going on, Coach?
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling.
You ain't gonna say that about you having that damn Commander's hat on. I'm just gonna let that.
Oh, man, focus. Why you worried about that? Focus.
What's going on, Jeffrey? Hey, he's talking to everybody. What's going on? What's going on, Matt? What's up, Perfect Plex? Holding us down. Listen, it's a lot going on in the wrestling world. I'm gonna keep it a buck, as the kids would say, right? Can I keep it a buck? My kids hate when I say no cap. I'm like, why can't I say no cap? You too old to say that.
Nah, we're gonna keep it a Wilt. We're gonna keep it a Wilt.
We're gonna keep it a Wilt. What's that, Chamberlain?
Keep it a Wilt.
Okay.
We're gonna keep it a Wilt.
Well, I'm gonna keep it an SGA.
I thought it was keep it a bean.
Keep it a
bean. That's a Wilt. 100 points Wilt.
100 point Wilt. Okay.
From the slick Rick and Nas new song. We're gonna keep it a Wilt from now on.
Well, I'm gonna keep it an SGA as I'm the MVP of this shit. Okay. Y'all can vote all you want to on the best show, on the best host, and all that funniest host and all that other good stuff. That's great. We have a lot of stuff here to offer for y'all, but ain't nobody holding it. Solid Master, what's his fucking name? I don't know, Vaughn. I don't care. He can kiss my ass. Dave Meltzer, he can kiss my ass. The only ones we're giving credit to is not Unpop Review is Busted Open Radio, Dave LaGreca in the program. And I know our executive consultant, man, I like it. I do fuck with G.O.A.Ts and the Black Wrestling Podcast. I gotta fuck with them. Wrestling Council, gotta fuck with them. But guess what? All of them still getting in the back of the bus when it comes to Mike Knoxxx. And if you don't like them, tell them I sent it. Okay, we ain't got to gossip. You ain't heard it from me, but you actually did. So it's actually not a spoiler. It's a fact. Okay, so as we talk about today's show, a lot of things to talk about. And the first thing I want to talk about today is the fact that we get to talk about Mr. Pipebomb versus Pipebomb. Now, what I love most about this conversation is because everybody got their panties in a tiff, right? I'm gonna be real, right? Like, honesty, he's not here right now. Okay. DJ was supposed to come on. Everybody busting nuts over this Cena promo. Why can't people enjoy what they enjoy? You know what I'm saying? You some people like curry food. I'm not messing with Indian food. I saw the movie Alone Came Polly, and I saw him get a stomachache playing basketball. I'm not fucking with Indian food. That's my opinion. Okay? But if you want to fuck with it, that's your thing. But I think we got Jonathan, Horatio, Rodriguez, Tom Brady, the GOAT, Hill, Tupac, Cena. See all that I said? We're going to talk about that later as well. Who had a better pipe bomb? I want to talk about also not only who had a better pipe bomb, what makes you the GOAT? Is Michael Jordan the GOAT of basketball? I say so. I'm from Chicago and I'm biased. So when it comes to the world of the WWE, I make it even easier for people, right? Because you can't say the GOAT of wrestling because somebody's going to say Ric fucking Flair. Woo! Somebody's going to say it. So I'm going to say that in the eyes of the WWE, who is the greatest of all time? Now, when it comes to females, it's a little bit different, right? Because females have been held back for many, many years. Just everything you think about. You think women's libs started back when they started back, all that good stuff? No, it's still going on. Women get a fucking bad rap, right? A man can knock off many, many women, and he's a player pimp and all that shit. But if a woman knocks off 6 dudes, she's tainted. Okay, no offense, women, I love you. It's unfair. You might have just been a freaky chick, and some men like it freaky, but are they gonna make a good housewife out of it? What I'm trying to say. Okay, don't judge me. I'm just a messenger. So I ask you, Punk or Cena? You see it right there on the screen. I love them both. Here's my reason why for loving them both. Okay, and it simply goes like this: you can't look at one, in my opinion, and not love the other. You just can't. You have to be able to look at what they gave us and go, oh, that's the one I want to be a part of right there. You have to, because when you look at it and you say to yourself, what Punk did was ahead of its time. He sat on the stairs or the rampway. He broke the fourth wall before breaking the fourth wall in wrestling other than the click. Hugging it out. They did, right? So when you look at this and you look at what those guys did, you do have to ask yourself, well, who actually did it better and what reasons why? I'm going to say this. Whether you busted nut for Jonathan, Horatio, Rodriguez, Tom Brady, GOAT, Hill, $2 a court, Cena, or you didn't. I think Cena's was better. And everybody knows, who knows anything about Mike Knoxxx knows, that Mike Knoxxx is typically a CM Punk mark. Look in my eyes! All that good stuff. What do you see? I sing it every single week, right? A cult of personality is what I see when I'm out there. But when I'm there, I also ask myself, well, why do you think Cena's is better than CM Punk's? Well, I'm going to tell you why. You ever watch the movie 8 Mile? You saw the movie 8 Mile. They say to you, and they say, man, if B Rabbit didn't go last, how great was his promo really? Right? That's what they say to you, honeybee. They go, was it really that good? Was it so great? And I go, yeah, it actually was so great. That's why he won the rap battle, right? Mm-hmm. But then you go, well, he had the benefit of going last, right? So because of that, you heard what did he say in the last rap? Besides the one time he goes first, he said, "Tell these people something they don't know about me." right? Because he already said it. Every wrestling fan, and there's a lot, we're actually split. Normally I say wrestling fans are being a bunch of bitches. You know, I say that every week, right? I say it every week, right? Being a bunch of bitches. This week is about 50-50. So who's actually being the bitch here? No one. It's about what you preferred. You're talking to a Jonathan Horatio Rodriguez, Tom Brady, the Goat Hill, Tupac Cena, and a Chicago-made Mike Knoxxx, like Chicago-made Punk, although he is Phil Brooks because he's from Rosemont, Chicago. Supermark. Okay? So in saying that, I'm going to say this is why Cena won. Because he's the fucking GOAT of the WWE, honeybee. There's nothing else to say. When he gets on there and says the words, and I quote, "Hi, Matt Cordova." No, he's not a big superstar, but everybody knows that Zack Ryder, right? Hey, Claudio Castagnelli's, for people like yourself who probably like, who the fuck is that? Because you don't watch AEW, right, honeybee? Mm-hmm. That's Cesaro. You know what I'm saying? Like, he name dropped Tupac, Jonathan Horatio Rodriguez, Tupac Shakur Hill Cena. They're all in his name. Hit him up. He did that when he came with the Cody Rhodes. He hit him up already. Fuck you, the fans. That's where Tupac came from. Now I may have to add another part called Pipebomb Cena. Because Pipebomb 2.0, because he is Jonathan Horatio Rodriguez, Tupac Shakur, the GOAT Cena, it was higher on the pedestal than CM Punk's. And so I ask you, you remember the CM Punk promo. Mm-hmm. Whose promo do you have over the other person's promo? And the floor is 100% yours, honeybee. What you got?
I think CM Punk's was a little bit better, in my opinion. Only because he had a little more fuel. He had more to go off of because that was real emotion. He was really feeling that because he was emotional. There's a lot of drama backstage. So he was really speaking from the heart. Whereas John Cena he's purposely doing all of this because it's his last run. So like this is just the side of him that we don't get to see. So we're just enjoying the entertainment part of it. Like this was entertaining. Whereas CM Punk was like, that was legit. He was talking his shit. And then he left after that, and then he never came back for 10 years. Whereas
that's
John
not
Cena,
true. I'm sorry, but that's not
10
true.
years, and then he came back.
No, that promo was cut a year and a half to 2 years. Help me out, audience. Paula Vasquez sucks backstage before he left. That promo was great because no one thought for 1 second, oh my shit, Vince McMahon is letting this shit come off the rails. And what's the best thing about wrestling? Because we all know it's predetermined, right? Is, oh shit, is that some realism behind the scenes? And that's what it felt like. So that's what made it go. But we knew as soon as he went and his microphone was on and he called him a doofus and all that kind of stuff, you knew that it was a work.
Yeah.
You knew it was a work. So for me, and I'll let you continue and I'll shut the front door, okay? You have every right to think that was supposed to be what it was. And because of that, you have to let it marinate. And I thought Cena killed it. But the floor is back to yours. You thought that it was Mr.
Well, I mean, if you put it that way, then hey, I don't really have much to say or else to say. It is what it is. Say no one on that one. It is what it is.
But don't just say that because I said it. I want you to feel.
I'm telling you from what I remember. Okay, you gave me facts until a year later. Okay, my fault. So I was wrong on that. But I still feel like it was somewhere from emotion wise. Like I don't know. Hey.
Did you not like Jonathan Horatio Rodriguez, Tom Brady, Tupac Shakur,
I never said that I didn't.
Pipebomb
I
Cena?
Great.
Okay. Because people are like, you're busting a nut over this. Some people don't ever get to bust a nut. I'm out with my wife this weekend. I'm going, babe, I kind of missed the days when ugly people didn't have somebody to date. But now everybody gets laid. It kind of throws me off. Let's bring in Coach P here. Coach P, welcome to the program. The Pipe Bomb. Was it the best promo ever? Or did Jonathan Horatio Rodriguez, Tom Brady, Tupac Shakur, Pipebomb Cena take over?
First off, Honeybee, don't let him change your mind. Don't let that dude change your mind. You hit the nail on the head in the first answer you gave. I'm going to go with CM Punk. And that's not to take anything away from the GOAT, but when CM Punk delivered it, it felt real. Whether it was or not, who cares? It felt, and the shock value was there. So when you fast forward and now John has the template to go off of, great moment, but I can't give him credit for that promo. I can't, because it's almost like you got the template already.
Did he LL Cool J to John with cannabis?
You got the template already, bro. That's like remaking a song, bro. It's like, okay, you did a great job.
It's Justice League black and white.
Like I said, I don't want to hurt your feelings, but it's a moment. That's what it is, more than a great promo. It's a great moment because what it did was it gave you some incredible long-term storytelling. That's the biggest part about it for me, is that once he started, you like, oh shit, this is a full circle moment here, because we now have the role reversal, and John knocked it out the park and how he delivered it. The template's already there, bro. You can't give him credit for a great promo that you just regurgitating and adding your little your Riggy, your Puff Daddy, your Diddy to it. Great moment.
So what? I can no longer use baby oil because of Puff Daddy. So I can't put baby oil in the bedroom no more because Diddy.
You can do it up. Let's stay on track. Let's stay on. Your question is whose was better and why? Yeah. And I'm telling you why. I'm only going with CM Punk's because of the time frame and how it felt in terms of the shock value. And you were like, what's going on here? With John Cena, you already know what it is. Like I said, it doesn't mean it was bad. But for the purposes of the question you asked, I'm gonna go with CM Punk's. And it's not by no why, because we splitting hairs here, right?
Okay, yeah, that's what it is. But you said
we splitting hairs, man. You know,
you thought we got good though, right? Yes or no?
We got two of probably, and I always make this distinction with my son, who is now turned into a huge wrestling fan. There's promo and then there's mic work. You got two of the best ever in the game at both. This is a masterclass we watching between these guys week in and week out. So with that being said, we splitting hairs, man. It's like it was beautiful, but I gotta go if I prefer one in a vacuum. CM Punk. Give me Phil Brooks.
Okay, so what I'm gonna say here, as I bring Honeybee back into the fray, is that when I look at this, I look at it as, well, this is still in every facet to me amazing. And I'm going to say, again, as I just said, I love Cena's pipe bomb because, so we all remember when the whole big thing, which annoys me as a Superman fan, the Snyder cut, right? Mm-hmm. When he came out with the Snyder cut. As
this is the Snyder cut pipe bomb?
This is what it was, right? Because you just said it, right? Because my wife said, in all fairness, Superman's my favorite superhero of all time. He's like Michael Jordan and me. It got to be some fucking Superman Returns shit. And even to this day, I argue why that movie's not terrible. Okay, just I didn't say it was good, not terrible. Right. Okay. With Snyder, when Zack Snyder made the Justice League cut, my wife said, and I quote, kids earmuffs. She said, Zack Snyder put his dick on the table and just let it roll out. I said to her, because he had every chance to make up for the mistakes, hear what the people said, and make it better. So absolutely, it's one of the best movies I've ever seen, but he had a redo, right? So when Cena's redo, right, he had an opportunity to do it better. And I think he did. So for me, I said I like Cena's better. I love them both. Yeah. Right? Because to me,
you can love them both. Yeah.
Jonathan Horatio Rodriguez, Tom Brady, the GOAT, Tail, Tupac, Pipebomb Cena. I'm gonna keep adding them. It's like supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though some of them say something atrocious, right? Slick Rick can come out with a new album. Mike Knoxxx can keep inventing up names for Jonathan Horatio Rodriguez, Tom Brady to go Tupac, Shakur, Hill.
It's funny because every time I hear him now, I hear your voice saying that fucking name, and I chuckle on it. I hate you for that, but it's
Every
funny as hell
time.
every time I see him.
Every time.
Hold on. He says he hates me for that. Little insight. My wedding day, here's my best man at my wedding. He says, and I quote, if I'm lying, stop me. He goes, and I quote, are those your vows? I said, yeah. He said, let me see that shit. He takes them and he throws them out the fucking window. It says to me, whatever you see when you see her, that's what I want you to say. So let's not sit here talking about some people fucking some shit up. Okay.
Hey man, listen. We wrestling purists, man. You can't do no written down. You gotta cut the meanest promo / wedding vows straight from the heart. You come on, man. You had to cut the meanest promo you could, bro.
That's
There's no written down. No, listen. You ain't The Rock reading off your wrist. You gotta cut it real.
So what made me want to talk about this was mainly, and I'm being honest here, fellas and girls who's listening. I've always said the same thing. Phil, you've been our family since day one, and I thank you for holding me down and everybody else who's been around. I just want wrestling fans to enjoy wrestling.
Yeah.
Right. And that's my thing. No, it wasn't. I'm gonna be fair. Was it the greatest even John Cena promo I've ever seen? No, it wasn't. But the fact, and Jeffrey, you saw it. I saw it there. You put in the chat, and I was gonna bring it up to mine, bring it up to now. What he did and how WWE did it, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's
a moment.
Yeah, by recaptivating everything that was done before it and then do it again.
Yeah.
R-Truth involved. The table being involved. This is your position you're involved. I'm breaking Jonathan Horatio Rodriguez, Tom Brady, the Gold Hill, Tupac, Pipebomb, Cena. Cursed! He cursed! And the best part about the whole thing, he said, I don't need your extra 2 minutes, motherfucker. I don't need your fucking 2 minutes.
Can I add something?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna try to be quick. A lot of people I'm seeing, they're not enjoying this heel Cena run. I'm loving it, man, because I think what he's doing is the psychology game that he's playing with the fans. It's like he's putting them in such a conundrum that now, before where it was he couldn't do anything about their reaction, he's 100% in control of the reaction. And whatever they give him, he like the Cookie Monster with that thing. He's eating it alive, turning it on there. So whatever they do is working for him. It's some of the most brilliant shit I've seen in a while. That's just from how I'm looking at it, man. It's just some of the most brilliant shit I've ever seen.
Honey B, I'm gonna finish off with you right now and ask you this. And I know you're within the last 15 years of a wrestling fan. I go back 45 years.
Yes, you have some longevity, okay? So
from the pipe bomb. Well, I mean, that's why she kept me around for 27 years. It's called longevity, girl. Okay. Listen, and I'm gonna say this to iPro out there. I'm talking to iPro especially. And every gamer that has a female coming to party when you're talking. Acknowledge she's a female. Have you noticed how they be always trying to protect you in those parties? Like, don't be doing that dumb shit.
Yes.
Okay? I hate dudes who act like they ain't never seen a girl before. That's annoying. I can't stand it. Okay? But honeybee, finish off this. Being the millennial, and no offense, disrespect when I say that, but within that 20 years or so, wrestling fan, could you see the value in both of these promos?
Yes. With CM Punk's, like I said, it came from somewhere deep within. So there was when he was a voice of the voiceless around that time, he really meant that. Like, he was speaking for us because they weren't really listening to us. And then now to have the WWE somewhat listen to us as fans, and then John Cena doing his little pipe bomb thing or whatever, like, all of this is like, they're just basically giving us what we want. Mm-hmm. We wanted to heel Cena turn, we got it. We wanted to see if he can do basically what has been done to him for the past 20 years within the last see if you can do it within a year. It's like he's giving that to us. So I'm having fun as a wrestling fan when it comes to certain things, and this is one of them. So yeah.
Yeah, one of the things that actually bothers me with this is that just wrestling fans. I just want you guys to understand how great wrestling can be and how great wrestling is and enjoy it. We're going to take a break, y'all. We'll be right back here. We come right back. Michaela Wonders, you up next, girl. Take it away.
Girl, Welcome to Wonder About WWE. I'm Michaela, and we are just wondering about WWE, Raw, and SmackDown. As you guys already know, we go to Raw and go right over to SmackDown. Stuff that matters, stuff that's important, stuff that just stuff that was worth caring about. Let's see. King of the Ring. I need Jay to win. I'm just giving my predictions. I need Jay to win. Cody should not win. I don't care. I need something to happen where Cody loses against Jay tonight. Cody should not win, at all. I'm sorry. Cody should not win King of the Ring. It should be Jay, especially after what happened with Gunther. And Alexa should win the entire thing. No, not Alexa. She already lost. I meant Asuka. Sure. Oh, can't see. Asuka should win. Asuka should win. Hey, welcome back, Asuka. I'm sorry. That's really Raw was entertaining with the entire things with the King of the Ring. That's what I'm more paying attention to. The entire Seth Rollins business. I don't really need to get into that. But let's go over to SmackDown a little bit and let's talk about John Cena's amazing promo on CM Punk Friday. Recreating his promo. A lot of y'all be like, she's young, she's not gonna know what she's talking about. She's young, she doesn't know what she's talking about. I've done my research. I had to understand why the promo was so amazing. I did my research, I've watched edits, I've done Google searches, I've watched YouTube videos. Just because I'm young doesn't mean I'm not intelligent, okay? And anyone who is flaming Cena because of this just hates Cena because he's beating all your best. Sorry. Not sorry. I'm pretty sure my dad's gonna get more into that, so I'm not gonna really get into that. But there's one thing I need to cover. Why is the Wyatt 6 called the Wyatt 6? Like, cough. I swear it was always 6, like the number. And I just threw it out there once that they changed it because Alexa's gonna join them. And I hope I'm right. I really need Alexa to join. Nikki Cross as the female of the group is stupid to me. I'm sorry. But I'm excited for Raw. I hope Jade beats Roxanne. No offense to Jade, I hope Roxanne beats you into a pulp. No offense, Jade, I still love you. I still love Jade. But as you guys already know, I can't really talk about something like this. Let's just hope you guys are as excited as me. Your best segment has to go. Let's go back over to the real Tribal Chief. I'm so sorry.
Are you speaking?
I'm sorry, my microphone was muted.
Okay.
Welcome back to the Mike Knoxxx Show, y'all. Pop Reviews Wrestling. Michaela Wonders. She's insane. Okay. And so was one in the comments somebody posted. Spider-Man is the Michael Jordan. Okay. Lay off the weed. And I love Spider-Man. He's my number 2 superhero of all time. There is no debate in here when I say this. There's one or two people. Either you're a Batman guy or you're a Superman guy. They're the 2 greatest superheroes of all time. One can do everything, and one has no powers and can do everything.
Right.
That's where it lies. Okay, I'm sorry. But it's Jonathan, Horatio, Rodriguez, Tom Brady, the GOAT, Hill, Tupac Shakur, Pipebomb, Cena. Oh, I don't lose the track.
Wait,
Okay.
Question real quick. Where did Rodriguez come from?
Okay. So since you're kind of new to the program over the last year, close to a year, I had a friend named Herbie, I'm sorry, that would listen to the show, and Herbie called him, like he would say, the Church of Latter-day Saints. And for years, I had no idea the Latter-day Saints actually meant like the Mormon church, right? So because he was the first one who called him Jonathan Horatio Rodriguez, that's where I cook it, and it's an inside joke. Okay. Doesn't matter. His middle name is Horatio. Yeah. And Tom Brady, because he's from Boston, and people call him the GOAT. Right. Okay.
Before I even cared, I actually went and looked. I said, "What is John Cena's real name?" thinking that maybe his name might actually be Horatio.
No, it's not.
Hey, man, a moment of honesty. I'm just saying. I did. I really went and looked.
That's funny.
I said, because it sounded so, and I'm like, man, that sounds like
where is the Horatio Rodriguez coming from?
I don't know. I listen. I just went with it, and I've never forgotten it since. It's hilarious.
So I asked you the question: is Jonathan Horatio Rodriguez, Tom Brady, the GOAT, Hillpop Shakur, Pipebomb Cena, does he have a legitimate claim to be the GOAT? And
absolutely.
What I have to do, because I love to do it, because everybody don't want to give her the credit to doing it, I will always do it. Okay. And that is Jonathan Horatio. I'm sorry, not him. Okay, I apologize. Can we acknowledge that Sasha Banks, Mercedes Moné? Oh, I forgot to dance. Where you at, Jeffrey? Where you at, honeybee? Black girl magic's everywhere. Okay? If she was Ultimo Dragon, if she was Kitty, oh my God, I can't wrestle because I got diverticulitis. Mike Knoxxx had diverticulitis, and Mike Knoxxx is not in shape, and his ass doesn't show every fucking week. I have sex every fucking week.
We're not going. If that was Kenny Omega slander, we're not gonna have Kenny Omega slander.
I'm sorry. Is this called the Fire and Ice podcast, or is this called the Mike Knoxxx Show?
Man, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I like Kenny Omega. It's not
okay.
slander.
Okay, say that then. Okay, say that. Say that. Okay,
I get how it can come off as slander, but no slander. My point is that they want to love and give them it's the okays to be the belt collectors. But all of a sudden, Sasha Banks is not Sasha Banks. And I have a problem with that. I want to echo, if I can, the sentiments of one Dave LaGreca from Busted Open Radio. When I say this, I have started to see the old Sasha Banks and Mercedes Moné in AEW. No, it's not about me just dancing, because damn it, I go for everybody black. Oh, Mike Knoxxx, who you cheering for this week? Oh, you should know by now, Mike Knoxxx is going for everybody black. No secret right there. Duh. That's what Mike Knoxxx is cheering for. Don't hate me.
Who are you rooting for tonight?
I'm rooting for everybody black. I am.
Everybody black. So that's just what it is. Okay? I'm not racist. I'm just proud to be black. So don't judge me. Okay? As I say that. So as I say that, honeybee, don't be wiping your face. Okay? I'm like, oh my God, he did it again. Okay?
No, it's not.
Okay, he did it again. Okay? All I'm saying is that she has earned every right to call herself the GOAT. Now, is she Mike Knoxx's GOAT? Right? Everybody who knows Mike Knoxxx knows I think that Charlotte Flair is the greatest women's wrestler of all time. That's what I think. Okay? That doesn't mean that I'm correct. Doesn't mean that I'm right. What it means is this, is that I have a right to think the same way anybody else thinks. And that's my prerogative. Okay? No, don't do that. Don't judge me. Okay? No one's doing coke here, Tony. Stop it. Stop the madness. Stop the drilling. Stop the oil. Okay? No need for all of that. Okay? All I'm saying is that I think that she's the GOAT, and she has her right to call herself the GOAT in all that she accomplishes. That's all I'm saying. And I think Mercedes Moné, although she is not my GOAT, okay, let me just state that again. Mercedes Moné is not Mike Knoxx's GOAT. Okay? That does not mean that I don't think that Charlotte Flair, as I said, could be the GOAT. That doesn't mean that I don't think who I think is the GOAT in waiting. Okay? Who right now, are you happy Paula Vasquez sucks backstage? You have sucked the lifeblood out of Bianca Belair because she is the Mandalorian and she's carrying Grogu, which is Naomi and Jake Hergel. When Vince McMahon was in charge, he knew one of two things. I love ass and I love black ass. And so if I'm going to love black ass, it's going to be Bianca Belair's black ass. She should be the GOAT. Now,
Can I say something?
Absolutely. Go right ahead, as I think Sasha Stratus
You,
has.
you mentioned my absolute favorite. I think something needs to be said about her humility with that stacked roster
Which
and
one we
what she
talking about?
could be doing. She could very well be pulling the Hulk Hogan move.
Who, Bianca?
Yeah, she could very well be pulling the Hulk Hogan move.
She don't have no power like that, but go ahead.
I'm just saying. But I'm curious to see where this goes within the next year and how they deal with my baby, man. I'm real sensitive about that one. I'm gonna stay tuned for the next year or so to see how they deal with my baby. Shout out to Naomi. I love the new Naomi. I love it. I love that's reinvention. That's reinvention on a grand scale, only second to probably my second favorite right now. And that's Tony.
So who's your GOAT? And I'm going to start with you first, Honeybee, because I think she gets no credit. And I'm going to say it again. If you motherfuckers like Trish Stratus, God damn it, give my girl, Nikki Bella, her motherfucking flowers. Who's your GOAT in the women's division? Is the Mercedes Moné's BGM have the credit to say that she's the GOAT?
Are we saying GOAT like overall?
Greatest of all time. You
For
know
me or just in general?
In general. Not your favorite. Who's the GOAT?
Okay, well, who's the GOAT? I would think it would be
Mercedes Moné. Sasha Banks.
I was gonna say Bianca.
Oh, well, you get no argument out of me for Bianca Belair.
Hey,
I just feel like I'm not saying I'm not a Sasha Banks fan, because I absolutely was when she was with WWE. I just feel like all of this now, her holding all these titles, I feel like she's kind of doing this out of spite, and I'm not mad. Like, girl, get your money, do what you want to do. Like, I'm happy that you're doing this, but it also feels like it's out of spite. Like,
what does that mean? I'm sorry.
It's working though. It's working. It's working though.
You're putting all of these belts on you because WWE wouldn't do it, and so now you feel like you have the power and the authority to, so you just gonna take everybody's belt and say you're the greatest.
Money talk.
Money talk. Listen, she told Vince McMahon, I want to eat steak like you eat steak. And all of a sudden she's eating steak and potatoes. And out of nowhere, she got a whole ass. Out of nowhere, Mercedes Moné got a whole cupping.
Say that again. She told Vince what?
I want to eat steak and potatoes too.
Think about the long-term storytelling with that, because what did she show up on the AEW?
Eating steak and potatoes. And got a whole cupping. My question is this to you.
Beautiful long-term story.
What is your job in life when you have a job? When you're an NFL player, when you're a college athlete, your job is to be an SGA, to be a Michael Jordan, to want to be the greatest of all time. If not, you come out like Zion. You're just here for the paycheck. But most people want to be great. Most people want to be great. If I want to be great, it ain't my fault. I say this about Hollywood. People get mad at The Rock. Oh, he fucked up the DCU universe. Don't blame The Rock. Blame the dumbasses that in production and say, here you go. Make what you want to make. All of a sudden, let's make Black Adam more stronger than Superman. Oh, my God. How fucking stupid is that? They paid him.
This is what happens when you give Hulk Hogan creative control.
Creative control. Blame Tony Khan. And I don't care. Listen, Tony Khan's job is to have a company be spoke about more than WWE. And Mercedes Moné has done just that, in my opinion. Mercedes Moné has shown them, I got all the belts now. We have never seen any female ever do this. I'm not saying she's the GOAT because to me she's not the GOAT. But right now, if we're doing the check boxes, she's done everything and more that Charlotte Flair and Bianca Belair, Mae Young, Trish Stratus, Nikki Bella has ever done. That's all I'm saying.
Can I add something?
Yep.
I'll say this. Her resume right now is on par with anybody you could name. You know, the Rhea Ripley's, the Bianca Belair, they still got another 10 years to build the resume. But right now, as we speak, not only, like you said, there's no female that has been on this level of winning belts, but you got to be somebody for another promotion to be comfortable enough to put the strap on. Well, hey, pause. To put the belt on you to be able to go on to another promotion and promote that. Like, that says a lot about her. Because even though you might be this big name, I still got to feel positive enough that you can carry the belt for my promotion internationally. Internationally.
Who has done that other than Ric Flair in modern memory?
Bro, that's significance. And now it looks, because a lot of people want to paint it as corny, but that's a big, she is significant from the standpoint of she's a polarizing figure right now, man. And she's putting asses in seats. She's putting asses in seats in Wembley, the Tokyo Dome. She did it in Madison Square Garden. And God damn it, when this match and all in hits like crack, woo, man.
I'm sorry. Put that fucking comment back up on the goddamn screen. Nikki Bella is a joke. You're welcome to think that all you want to. Is Trish Stratus a joke to you? So tell me what the motherfucking difference is between Trish Stratus, other than having Lita, who's overrated. Yeah, I fucking said it. Unpopular opinion. Overrated. Other than her fucking thong and a moonsault, she's done nothing. Oh, I'm sorry. She had hot sex. Okay? Nikki Bella is just as good as Trish Stratus ever was. They're 1 and 1A. From the way they came up in the business, from their wrestling in-ring ability, I would personally think, just personal, Nikki's better in the ring and better on the mic than Trish. And I think Trish is still a better star. I will always speak for Nikki Bella in the sense of, don't tell me you love Trish and you don't love Nikki. I have a problem with that. That's
both
just
of them are iconic. Both of them are iconic. They're both iconic. But when we talking about GOAT, though, bro, GOAT, I'm thinking in-ring. I'm thinking in-ring as well. In-ring, man. Like,
that's why Trish and Nikki Bella both go out.
Yeah.
So y'all don't hear Vaughn backstage. And with all due respect, Vaughn, you got that list from me. Okay. What makes you the GOAT? In-ring, putting butts in seats, all that kind of good stuff. What did Trish Stratus do that Nikki Bella didn't do? And I'll shut the fuck up. You can't tell me. You know why? Because Total Divas is bigger than anything Trish Stratus ever did. That's a fact. Check the rating, check the money in the bank. If there's no Lita, what does Trish Stratus have? Nikki Bella took a whole entire Divas division that was not meant to show you wrestling ability. They were there to keep the boys. Y'all wonder where I get it from? It's from him down here, pause. They were there to keep the boys busy in the back. That was their job.
Was reality TV big back then, though?
It was the start of everything being bad. It was in this.
It had already taken off.
Because even if Trish did the Total Divas or whatever, she only had Lita. She only had, I think, Jazz was around. I think maybe. See, I can't really think of that many. So back then, like, she really didn't have that many the help. So as far as that goes, Nikki yeah, kind of tops that because they had a decent roster then to do that.
I'm not saying she's the GOAT. I want that to be clear. I think it's Charlotte Flair because everybody complains about nepotism. It's because your punk ass ain't got no family that's been great enough to put you in a position to have nepotism be used for. But any parent who has a child, if I can position myself to be great for my kids to be great, that's my job. I fucking love nepotism. Okay?
Charlotte can go. Charlotte can legitimately. Charlotte is probably the on the ground floor of that new era of females that literally can main event pay-per-views and Raws and SmackDowns.
And they
So
hate her. And they hate her because
she can go. That's not a.
They call her Nepo baby, which it annoys me.
Nah, she can go. Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley, regardless of what you think about her, that is still one of the greatest women's matches ever. And it outshone a lot of matches from the men's perspective. That match was probably one or two on that particular card. So you can't take that away from her. She can go.
I think for you not to see the Nikki and Trish comparison for someone who's as smart as you refuses to put the blinders off. I recently found out that I couldn't see and I had to go get glasses. Some of y'all gotta take y'all glasses off and understand y'all can't see. If you don't see the Nikki and Trish Stratus comparison, there's nothing I can tell you. It's nothing I would say. You just don't want to see it. But they are 1 and 1A. But again, to me, it's Nepo baby, which I'll refer to her as. Okay, the women of wrestling to me, Charlotte Flair, but it making a strong case and should be the GOAT by the time we're all done until Triple H may fuck up her career will be Black Girl Magic, Bianca Belair.
Athletically, none of them can touch Bianca athletically.
Well,
none of them.
Athletically, no. Strength-wise, I think the only one close to her
is Rhea.
Is Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
Rhea's gotten better, but I just think raw, natural fluidity,
everything, yeah.
Nothing. Watching Bianca is like watching like the poetry, man, like Mike. You know what I'm saying? Like Rhea's getting a lot better because she's getting better at selling and everything. She's getting better. She had the frame and everything, but she's just not as athletically gifted as Bianca. But she's athletic. Bianca's just top of the food chain when it comes to if you build in a female wrestler and you like movement wise, Bianca's she top shelf, bro.
What's my girl and Evolve Vaughn backstage? I love the girl Armstrong from USC. I love her. I think Kelly Armstrong. But real fast, because I went a little bit long with this one. I knew that we probably would, and I'm okay with that. I said the GOATs. That one's still up for debate. I still think we give Mercedes Moné by belt claims, by everything.
I can give her the GOAT right now.
By everything we say that makes you the GOAT, to me, it belongs to Mercedes Moné for right now. Yeah. All right. I go out to one of my young boys and told me, I believe there's GOATs of different eras.
Yeah.
There was Kareem, there was Magic or Bird, there was Mike, there was LeBron, there was Kobe, then there's Steph. There's different GOATs. I think the ultimate GOAT is still Michael, but I get the premise. So where do you lie that? With this one, though, again, in the eyes of WWE, I don't even think it's close, people. I think Jonathan Horatio Rodriguez, Tom Brady, GOAT, Hill Pac Shakur, Pipebomb Cena is hands down the GOAT of the WWE. And everybody knows how I feel about Mr. Roman Reigns. But I got to say, it's Jonathan Horatio Rodriguez, Tupac Shakur, Hill, Pipebomb 2.0 Cena. Go ahead.
It's one name I got to throw out there, man, that we like. I agree with you because I'm going to go with you with Cena. But I have no problem with somebody saying Stone Cold is the greatest. I have no problem with that.
Or The Rock.
I have no problem with that. Those are the three names that I really wouldn't argue. But Stone Cold to me was just.
I give you that.
I mean, bro, he saved the WWE, bro. He saved the WWE. And not only that, Stone Cold was in everything. He was like Snoop Dogg, man. He was in every cartoon. He was on everything, bro. Everything. I just love Cena because I always loved the quintessential babyface. I got a lot of respect for anybody that could carry a company as a quintessential babyface. I love John Cena for that. I don't love good guys, but I love when a guy can carry a company as a true 100% baby face, not a face, a baby face.
And that's
Gifting
where,
babies and selling T-shirts, that kind of thing, man.
yeah,
I got a lot of respect for John Cena for that.
that's where I personally agree with you, and I think you're 100% right on that notion. What I will not entertain, and what people want to throw out there, is they want to throw out Taker. And I love Taker for what he's done, but there's no comparison between Taker, Cena, Roman, even, and that's all I want to entertain. I'm glad you didn't say his name, because I didn't want to say his name like Kenny Man, HH. All right, okay, because he's not that guy to me either anymore. He still would be the me. I will say it in all fairness, and I say his name because I like to speak the truth, and I took it there. He has fans. Hulk Hogan, for what it's worth, is the biggest face and the biggest heel of all time. That's my opinion. It's going to stay there. But Jonathan,
He's the most popular wrestler of all time. When you think of wrestling, you think of Hulk Hogan, because he's just, I mean, he is the biggest superstar ever. Now,
ever.
That don't mean he's the GOAT, though.
Yeah, no, not by a long shot. Not by. And I always tell people, what you think is your favorite is not always the best. Okay, because I Roman to me is my favorite, for what it's worth. And I was a Roman Reigns fan before everybody started getting hip to the dip, or as my kid would say, you put too much dip in your chip. Okay, he will always be that guy to me. But overall, I think it's Jonathan Richard Rodriguez, Tom Brady, 2 Boxer Garcia. Listen, we're going to take a break. We're going to come back, answer some of your questions. Get ready for the week in wrestling with King Vaughn, and we shall return after these messages, y'all. We'll be right back. The Mike Knoxxx Show. Tonight, Rated R Super Show comes on. They're the second best show on Popular Review Wrestling, but, just never going to be. It's my opinion. Don't get mad at me for that.
I want to highlight this comment from Matt. Big Daddy Cool, did you see any of Anarchy in the Arena? Because that was fantastic.
Here we go.
Matt, let me tell you. The answer is no. I didn't watch any of this trash because I knew it was going to be trash. Why would I want to watch trash? Why? What? My time is money.
But you watch Damian Priest.
Damian Priest is entertaining.
To who?
To the millions and millions of fans that watch him across the WWE universe. Everybody loves Damian Priest.
He's entertaining when he's drunk.
I know I'm going to buy you a Damian Priest shirt when Christmas comes around. Your birthday just happened last week. Happy birthday. And guess what's in the mail, motherfucker? It's a Damian Priest shirt.
Guess his game returned to Cinder.
I want to highlight this comment from Matt. Big Daddy Cool, did you see any of Anarchy in the Arena? Because that was fantastic.
Here we go.
Matt, let me tell you. The answer is no.
Yo, it's crime time. EST. Soul Man, Rocky Johnson. It's the Honky Tonk Man. NWO. Can you smell what The Rock is cooking? UPR and Around the Blocks give to you This Week in Wrestling History with King Vaughn.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is King Vaughn Jr., the Victorious Ones podcast and Perfect Plex Talk Radio, here to give you the week in wrestling history. On this day, June 23rd, 1994, WCW World Champion Ric Flair defeated WCW International World Champion Sting in a unification match in the main event of Clash of the Champions 27 in North Charleston, South Carolina. The unified title was represented by the famous Big Gold Belt. On the same day in 1996, the fourth King of the Ring pay-per-view took place as the GOAT himself, Stone Cold Steve Austin, delivered the greatest promo of all time, the legendary Austin 3:16. So, and the rest is history from then on. Of course, on the same day in 1997, the Nation Domination, Farouk and D'Lo Brown defeated Undertaker and Vader in the main event. And Owen Hart retained the Intercontinental title in a triple threat match against Goldust and Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Of course, on the same day in 2002, Brock Lesnar defeated RVD in the tournament of the final of the King of the Ring to become the 2002 King of the Ring. On June 24th, 1996, Harlem Heat defeated the Steiner Brothers and Lex Luger and Sting for the WCW World Tag Team titles in the main event of Nitro from Charlotte, North Carolina. On the same day in 2001, of course, Edge defeated Kurt Angle in the finals of the King of the Ring tournament. And of course, on the same day in 2002, Vince McMahon opened up Monday Night Raw with the famous ruthless aggression promo. That's when he called out the locker room for having ruthless aggression. Of course, on that same day in 2002, Bret Hart unfortunately suffered a stroke. As far as on June 25th, 2000, Kurt Angle defeated Rikishi in the finals to win the King of the Ring tournament. And of course, he went on to become WWE champion later that year. On the same day in 2002, John Cena made his debut on SmackDown in a match against Kurt Angle. And even though Cena lost, he earned the respect of The Undertaker. On June 26, 1976, Antonio Inoki and Muhammad Ali took part in a boxer versus wrestling match in Tokyo, Japan. On the same day in 2005, Batista retained the World Heavyweight Championship against Triple H in a Hell in a Cell match in the main event of Vengeance in Las Vegas. And finally, on June 27, 2011, the greatest pipe bomb promo of all time, when CM Punk delivered his pipe bomb on John Cena. The payoff would be for him to become the WWE champion at Money in the Bank in July in Chicago. As far as birthdays, June 23rd, Billy Kay, formerly known from the Iconics, turns 36. On the same day, Brandy Rhodes turns 42. June 24th, Anna Pierce turns 47. And June 25th, Layla turns 48. That's the week in wrestling history. Mike Knoxxx, back to you.
Yo, it's crime time. EST. Soul Man, Rocky Johnson. It's the Honky Tonk Man, NWO. Can you smell what The Rock is cooking? UPR and Around the Blocks give to you This Week in Wrestling History with King Von.
All right, y'all, we are back. Thank you, Vaughn, for doing what you always do, holding me down like nobody else can. I'm just going to keep it a buck. Y'all got a team. My team is head and shoulders above yours. I'm just going to keep it a buck, as they say, all right? So thanks, Vaughn, for coming back to the fray, and I appreciate all that you do. So we are back here, and we are talking King of the Ring. Now, let's talk about it for a second now. Rumors say that it may not happen. Now, I gotta be me because I can't. Remember, I don't know if y'all remember Honeybee. You love music, so Genuine had a song called "Same Old G." All I can be is me. Okay, one of my favorite songs of all time. Okay, if y'all think for one motherfucking second, unless bombs start to fucking happen, they not putting on Nights of Champions. You ain't never watched no WWE run event. Yeah. They were in tribute of the troops and bombs was happening like 20 fucking miles away. The show will go on. Okay? The show will go on. So let's talk about that. But before we talk about that, I gotta bring this to the floor because last week Goldberg came back and people got their tips in a tiffy. Jay Uso, I lost for this shit here? What the fuck? But some people love Goldberg. Shout out to bad guy Jack who hates Goldberg. Because he's the Bret Hart guy. You know what? Bret screwed Bret, and I love Bret Hart. But I don't know what wrestling fans understand. I don't get it. I'm just being honest. I've been doing this shit for about 15 years. When are y'all gonna fucking understand this shit ain't about you? It's about money. Money, yeah. And Goldberg generates money. Why do you think Logan Paul's there? The best thing about Logan Paul, at least he can wrestle. Yeah, you may hate him, but damn, the boy is good. I mean, damn, sex and chocolate. Well, that boy good. That's Logan Paul. I'm not saying Goldberg is still good, but he's fucking Goldberg. 187-0. I seen somebody say the stats are smudged. It's fucking wrestling. Isn't it all smudged? like what the fuck are you talking about? The record is it's not real. He's not really 187-0. It's fucking
they
wrestling.
They refuse to suspend disbelief. They don't want to suspend disbelief.
Honeybee,
Oh
I'm
boy.
gonna let you speak and you speak only because you're the youngest one here.
Okay.
And I know you were. I got the shirt on. 4 letters. 1 word. Remember I told you, we're going to movies every week. We're going to we be cheap. We picking food in the grocery store in the movie theater, right? So we go to Dollar General every week. And the girl said, "Hey girl, you see him with a Jey Uso shirt on?" And the other girl said, "Who?" If that girl would have said Goldberg, she'd have said, "Oh, what?" I'm just Honeybee, your takes on Goldberg taking Jey Uso's spot and going to Saturday Night's main event against Gunther.
It's for the money. He ain't gonna win, so they just doing it just for him to have his little hoorah last match and go on about their business. Because don't nobody really care. He's finna get a check. Gunther's getting a check. They're all getting a check.
I care. I care.
Hey, I do too. I would have rather they did this the first time Gunther had the belt, and then whatever. But they wanted to wait, I guess, because maybe Goldberg wasn't ready back then, and now he feels like he's ready now. So they're like, all right, well, we got to do something quick before you feel like you're not ready again. So we're gonna do this real, hey Jay, real quick. You mind losing the title just for a little bit? We're going to have this little Goldberg and Gunther match, and then we're going to work your way back into getting the title. He's going to be like,
who's your favorite champion of all time?
Ooh. Of all time?
All time.
Edge.
Okay. Do you remember when Edge had, are you a fan of Edge's rated R or Edge beating Cena and taking the belt from Cena so much?
Rated R. Especially when he was teamed up with Randy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they was menaces.
Yeah.
But you know what Edge had during that time? He didn't have the belt a bunch of times because he was fighting to get the belt. Whether you're the antagonist or the antagonizer, whether there's reality or perception. Guess what, you motherfuckers? I love you, wrestling fans. Come here, give me a hug. It's all fucking perception. All of it. Okay? And perception says to me, I don't want to see this bullshit. Put it in Goldberg. That's all I'm saying. It's a fucking one-off. Why do I fucking walk around and step on fucking Legos? Have you ever fucking stepped on a Lego without a shoe on? This shit hurts. Aren't you guys tired of bitching all the time? Hold on. Take my fucking glasses off, so maybe I don't want to see what the fuck you guys are saying. I'm blind as fuck right now. This shit's all blurry. Okay? I saw better before I got glasses, FYI. Put these bitches back on. Okay? But that's all I'm saying. I just don't understand. Fuck it. It's so what? But let's talk about Night of Champions real fast so we get out of here. And at this portion, let me bring in Paula Vasquez sucks to the program. Damn, that shit's pretty big. Pause on the screen. So I will take it down periodically on the screen. I'm just saying. Listen,
Man,
the best thing about
pause-worthy statements right now.
I had to pause it, right? The best thing about Fanatic Fest was Jey Uso, my man. One word. He said, "Man, I got Gunther coming up behind me." Pause. And the crowd going crazy. I remember trying to get no broke back over. Y'all too remember that, most importantly. This shit didn't fly very well. I should have came up with pause. I may be the OBK. That's the original Belt King. I may be the godfather of this podcast wrestling shit. That's me, Mike Knoxxx. 3X's, because, I mean, I'm one at the whore that you dated. But I should have came up with pause. Okay? But let's start right here. The King of the Ring tournament. We're going to get the females. Now, we got Asuka and Alexa Bliss supposed to be in Saudi Arabia. Okay? Because we got Roxanne. She's not got a freaking man taking on Jade Cargill, who actually may have cut the best promo of her fucking career.
Oh, yeah, I agree for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
She's getting better. She's getting better, man. And people, I think her haters are starting to realize that she's getting better in the ring, outside the ring. She's getting better, man. She's getting much better.
Slowly but surely.
I'm glad to see it because, she's, as far as if you were to draw up a female wrestler, she's another one that's like, she don't even look like a wrestler, man. She just looks like a statue, man. I tell you what, bro. I'll real quick. You know what I'm starting to fall in love with? Roxanne Perez, man. I didn't
How
like
can
her
you
at
not
first.
fall in love with
I'm
Roxanne
starting to fall.
Perez?
How can you not?
Yeah.
I'm starting to fall in love with Roxanne Perez, man.
Like, I've been in love with Roxanne since
I like her in that Liv
NXT.
Morgan vein.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't like her in NXT. I thought maybe she was just too big for NXT. I don't know.
Liv Morgan is so sad to see her torn rotator cuff.
Yeah, man.
I saw the dislocated elbow or shoulder. That's one thing, but the rotator cuff puts her out. She's out for like a year.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Like a year.
My mom just had rotator cuff surgery. That is like a year-long healing process.
And I refuse to have it. It was a year-long process. Man. It's just, it's so bad. Damn. Roxanne Perez, we love you. But what they say about the internet, you know we know what Roxanne Perez is not, and you know what they said about Jade Cargill?
She's garbage. I took out the garbage. Everybody's like, oh, great. The garbage has been taken out. I say, hey, I took out the garbage.
Listen,
everybody's like, I can't.
So she's garbage. I took out the garbage. Listen, Jade Cargill cuts the greatest promo of her career. I still think that Jade Cargill is going on. Pot Rocks loses, and Jade Cargill wins tonight. So that's who I think is going to be at the tournament in Saudi Arabia that's going on. We put the women's tournament back up on the board there, and then I think she's going to end up taking on Alexa Bliss in this. No, I think she's going to take on Asuka, and I think she actually beats Asuka. Who you got actually winning this one, Honeybee?
Jade.
Okay.
I want Jade to win for sure. So I hope everything goes into plan. She wins tonight. She goes to Saudi, and if she has to go against Asuka, I mean, that would really put her on the map for sure. Because Asuka is one of them tough ones to beat. So for her to come through right off the bat and beat Asuka after she just got back,
yeah,
that would be some dope memories for sure. But if she goes against Alexa, I think she would still win. I think that either match would still be a good match.
I got Jade Cargill winning this. I think we got to do something for Jade Cargill to get actually over.
Yeah.
And if she was Carrie, I say it again, she's Grogu, and Bianca Belair is the Mandalorian. Get something out of this shit. You know what I'm saying? We got to be able to capitalize on the fact that she looks like $1 million. Let's make her start to feel like $1 million. That's my take. Going right to the guys on this one for the men's side. We got Jay Uso. I got the show tonight. Y'all saw Michaela Wonder said, Jay got to win this. Okay? We got Orton already in the finals. Is it Orton versus Jay, or is it Orton versus Cody? I'm going with you, Coach. Who you got winning this match?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I thought he froze for a second.
I did too. He was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know.
I don't know, man. I really don't know, to be honest with you. I don't know how this is. I'm trying to be, like you said earlier, I'm trying to be an actual wrestling fan now. I don't want to predict anything. I just want it to organically happen because they've put me in a position now that I truly don't know. So I don't know. I mean, you know me. I'm a Cody guy. But I also love, I love the Viper, man. I love the Viper. So I don't know who's going to win this thing, man. I have no clue.
If we didn't already get Cena Orton, I would say Orton, but we got it. And so I see 100%.
That was anticlimactic too, though.
It was. I love the finish. That's just me. I talked about it before. I love the guy shirt I got on, but this is clearly set up for Cody versus Cena again. And so I got Cena winning this one in this portion in this match. Moving on, and Vaughn, I get you involved in this one. Speaking about that right there, we do have also at Night of Champions, we got Dirty Dominic, taking on. Yeah, hear my kids, I can't hear them. That's how I was thinking. Dirty Dom, Dirty Dom, Dirty Dom, Dirty Dom, taking on AJ, the forgotten one, AJ Styles. No offense, y'all. Y'all know AJ Styles losing this fucking match, right?
Yeah,
you gotta win this match.
Yeah, I got Dominic winning.
It's gonna end in us, probably in disqualification too.
Dom has to win.
Dom has to win.
Yeah.
Now,
like, I don't even see a scenario where AJ win. Like, it makes zero sense. But
it makes zero sense.
You don't need
one of the things I've been on record to say, and I love saying it because you're here again. I always say I'm a Cody Rhodes day too. You know how much I love Dusty Rhodes. That's one of my favorites of all time. But you saw something in Cody I didn't see it first. And you said, yo, man, you got to look. And I took a notice. I've been a fan since day two. Me and you, the two oldest Cody Rhodes fans I know, no matter what federation he's gone to. I did not like, nor did I like what they were doing with Solo Fatu. I did not like it. But for some ever reason, it's just my opinion, I absolutely loved what happened on Friday night. And I'm a Solo. I love Sikoa. I think Sikoa wins this. Okay? Because Jacob Fatu, you know what? Solo doesn't win. It's going to be a disqualification. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm going to say. Fatu's not pinning Sikoa in this. But I love me some Jacob Fatu right now. Who you got winning this one, Honeybee?
I think Jacob is going to pull this one out. I think the thought of Solo being so thirsty about the title is going to make him be like, well, since you want it so bad, I'm really finna beat your ass and you're not going to take it because come on now, this is supposed to be a family thing. Like this title is for the family. You're trying to choose a title over family and that's a problem for me. So I think Jacob is going to win this one.
Who the fuck is checking for JC Mateo? Okay, the Samoan Rhino. He's been talked about it being. They did this guy no disservice. Cheering for JC Mateo is like cheering for R-Truth. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, shit.
You don't have the charisma like
R-Truth. Ron Killings, man.
Ron Killings.
If he was Ron Killings, they would come out. He wouldn't come out to What's Up still. He wouldn't come out. I'm sorry. I love you, R-Truth. I will always love R-Truth. But your time has passed, and nothing's going to take me thinking you could be world champion other than a one-off for 48 hours. No offense, okay? If y'all can sit here,
doing it wrong. They handling it wrong.
Ron Killings, where the fuck was the love for Bobby Lashley? I'm not trying to hear the shit. Okay?
I think they're handling it wrong. They're taking some missteps with this R-Truth Ron Killings. I would have gone in a different
direction.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. The whole thing going on with John Cena, it fits R-Truth and the fact that everybody loves him so much. They could have done something different. I like the whole
I think that still happens.
Personality disorder thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, let me stop you right there.
I don't think they're handling it right.
I said from the beginning, it's going to take R-Truth to get Cena out of the heel. Cena's not retired as a heel.
There you go.
He does not retire. Who was his biggest fan in the company from storylines? It's R-Truth.
Right.
R-Truth.
He didn't fuck this shit up so bad that R-Truth's not R-Truth no more. He's Ron Killings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How does R-Truth come back to being R-Truth? Jonathan Horatio Rodriguez, Tom Brady, GOAT, Hill, Tupac Shakur, Pipebomb Cena. It's nothing else that can do it for you. Okay?
You better embrace R-Truth. R-Truth is a legend, man.
Fuck being good.
You better embrace it.
Fuck being good. I'm a bad bitch.
That's all I gotta say. Fuck me. That's what it is. All right. Let's get ready to get up out of it. God, you just keep playing, don't you? All right. Let's get ready to get up out of here. Come back tonight for the Rated R Superstar Show, Rated R Review Show of the Raw team with executive consultant Willie Steeman Beeman and Big Daddy Cool Steve. And then come back tomorrow for the NXT duo as Bad Guy Jack is back discussing NXT and all Elite Heat on Wednesday nights for your AEW fans. We got you out there. And this Thursday, the prediction show for if we have a show, which I still see we're going to have a show. So there will be a show on Thursday night. Okay. For wrestling. And also, if you're not just a wrestling fan, come to the entertainment side. We got things for over there. And then come back Saturday night or Sunday morning. More than likely to be Sunday morning. No offense. For the review show for Night of Champions. With that being said, Honeybee, any final words we got out of here?
I'm ready for tonight. That's all I gotta say.
I'm ready for dinner. I don't smell nothing in my kitchen. I don't smell no food, which means I'm probably on my way to go get some food and got to pay for it because I don't smell nothing cooking in the kitchen right now. Victorious Ones podcast, you know where to find them at. Coach P, what's going on with you, man? Fire Nice podcast coming back soon. Where can people find you at, my brother?
He's having some technical difficulties, man. But long live the Monday Night Wars, man. You had to be there, man.
You had to be there. With that being said, listen, guys, do me a
Just
favor.
had to be there.
Do not wake up
Thank you for letting me come on, bro. I appreciate it.
And say to yourself, I love me some me and don't love God. That is crazy. We are out of here forever and a day. We're going to say the words to you. Boats and hoes. Boats and hoes. I gotta have me my boats and hoes. I mean, can you not say boats and hoes and not actually mean to actually have boats and hoes?
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah. Perfect Plex Radio. We about to go live on him. Mike Knoxxx. That's with 3 X's because he's hardcore. Are y'all ready?